I've mentioned in past editorials the steps necessary to solve any problem. The first step taught in any consulting class is to define the problem perfectly. There is only one right answer in any problem. But every solution has an agenda, and different agendas will change the best answer. This is what causes the famous gray area, by the fact someone doesn't like the answer. It is typically someone's special interest being compromised. They simply don't like the answer because it takes away an advantage they may have had. Defining the agenda behind the problem is the most difficult step. In a democracy, the answer is never going to address everyone's concern, only a majority. The agenda must be fully exposed and expressed before there's any hope of finding a solution. The target must be defined. You don't go to the shooting range with a blindfold on. You must see the target to have any hope of hitting it. Agendas usually fall into 4 categories. Number 1, fairness. Will the answer be acceptable if the tables were turned? Number 2, truth. Does the answer violate fundamental laws of economics or scientific principles? Number 3, sustainable. Does it require significant artificial support to maintain? Number 4, integrity. Does it have an agenda that is corrupt or self-serving? When legislators make laws, ideally it is to solve a problem that is costing more than the price of fixing it, or to address some unintended consequences that creeped in, not noticed at the time of the law's formation. Once the problem is completely defined, all the outstanding agendas addressed that do not violate the core values, the answer is a matter of turning the question into a statement, and the problem is solved. The implementation is all that remains. Most government laws do not survive the filter of a core value test. Shortcuts to past laws that violates one or more of these core values is called compromise. That means someone has no skin in the game is asked to look the other way. In return, that person may need help to pass a law at a later date. To put it bluntly, they'll let you cheat in the future if you let them cheat now. This is business as usual in government and causes us to shake our head in disbelief when certain laws are enacted. 2 plus 2 does not equal 5, and compromising on 4.5 is ridiculous. This is what politicians mean when they say they are reaching across the aisle. Solving any problem is difficult in a democracy. Thank goodness for the slow pace of government. It takes a long time to pass any law and should weed out any bad law before it's passed. If a bad law does pass, the truth of how bad it is will eventually be exposed, as nothing can be hidden from eventual truth and knowledge. This is frustrating, but in this day of instant gratification and rapid news cycles, this too will pass. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.